Hey, it's your girl Vocal with AJ Reese, and I want to say happy Tuesday to all of you wonderful, amazing people out there. I pray that your day was amazing and that it still is this evening. Excuse me. Still got this little cough going on, but I want to jump right into it because I'm going to wrap this up tonight with the toxic relationships. So, anger management, I believe I left off of, and just wanted to say that the bottom line is we should all feel comfortable with a partner, our friends, or the people that we say that we surround ourselves with on a day to day basis or just for leisure time, hanging out or get togethers or whatever. You do not want to be around people that, no matter what it is or how minor the situation may be, they explode and go off the handle. No, absolutely not. If you are that unpredictable and always cutting up and always got to be the one, no, I can't have that in my space. I got to protect and guard all this goodness. I really do. I tell my husband all the time, all this goodness, baby. And guess what? And I believe all of it, all this goodness. But I'm saying that to say you can't afford to allow people's decisions or behaviors to affect you, whether it's directly or indirectly. The bottom line is, you ever heard on the news, and I'm sure you guys have, where someone was arguing and the friend was trying to bring peace to the situation, and the friend is the one that ended up getting killed because of the fact that that other friend is the one that always like popping off and all that. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. If every time we turn around we gotta cringe because we know you're in our presence, or we don't know what's getting ready to fly out of your mouth or what you're getting ready to do, no, you're very immature and underdeveloped. And I really hate to just tell you this, but you gotta really just go and have a seat somewhere, because the bottom line is nobody is making time for that stuff. And for the ones who are, shame on you. Tell them about they self in love and then leave them where they are. Nobody is draining. And that's what's taking me into this next one, which is codependency. People who come to drain you mentally and emotionally and physically. No, people use that. I'm going to tell you something that is emotionally exhausting. And I'm going to tell you something. There were times like, okay, I know y'all like, here she go back to, her childhood. But listen, hey, I didn't have freedom. I didn't. My mom always wanted me in the house. I didn't live a normal childhood. I really did not. So there was so much that I just did not know because I wasn't allowed to grow and develop the right way. So my growth was stunted. Parents, be careful. Be careful with how you raise your children, what you allow them to be exposed to, and all that pulling on them. And I just need you around. And that was her thing. Like, she wouldn't do it to my younger siblings, but she would just always do it to me. I could never do anything. I could never go anywhere. I always had to take my siblings with me if it was to the store, or even when I wanted to hang out with friends my age, she wanted me to take them with me. Why? No, 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 no. And I'm not going to lie. Like, you talking about angry for years? Angry with my whole upbringing, just angry. I'm like, throw the whole trash. It was trash. Throw it away. Throw it away. But don't get me wrong. I get that this was a part of my purpose, but I'm gonna tell you something. Just because it was a part of my purpose don't mean I liked it and don't mean it felt good. And doesn't mean that the working through of this process feels good, because it does not. And it's easier said than done. So again, that codependency, trying to help, she want to rely on me for everything. I'm a kid. I am a child. I don't know what it is you're looking for, lady, but I'm not the one. I can't give it to you. It's not my fault your husband's throwed off and he has no, that's not my problem. And I know y'all probably like, well, darn, like for real, like that. Tell us how you really feel. I am. I'm telling you how I really feel. They made their issues my issues, and it was not my problem. And it was unfair to dish that on me. No, no, I'm not your science project. I'm not. Your children are not your science project. Don't get me wrong. There is no book with parenting. I know they got a lot of self-help books and all that other stuff. Let me tell you something. The best navigation system you could have is the experience of other parents or whatever, and just the wisdom of God. That's all I can tell you. But the other thing is, which has taken me into from codependency into inability to resolve conflict. I'm telling you, the house would never solve conflict. Never. Never address stuff. And if it was stupid stuff. But those big, huge elephants in the room that needed to be dealt with, we didn't. We weren't taught how to approach and deal with conflict with the stuff we didn't like. Instead, it was easier to shut us down so we wouldn't verbalize how we really felt. Because if we did, then that means you as the parents have to be convicted of the wrong that you know you're allowing to go on under your roof and in your home. And that a lot of parents don't want. So the quickest thing to do is to really just shut the child down. So inability to resolve conflict. People that avoid conflict might think they are protecting the relationship from ruin, but baby, newsflash, is already ruined. It's already torn apart, distorted. The original structure of what God has said is done. It's done. God comes and he can restore, but it's not going to be what it was. It's never going to go back to the original state because it's already been tainted. You messed it up. And God like, now I got to come and sit and fix this stuff that y'all keep doing. Like, come on, get it together. Y'all get it together. So, and it says it only results in long-winded passive aggression. This is stuff that I looked up and was Googling, researching on toxic relationships. So don't think that I came up with this by myself, because no, I did not. I will not lie and take credit for something that's not mine. But like they said, it can be uncomfortable, but you do have to learn how to deal and resolve conflict. Sometimes there are things that may never be resolved. And that's okay. But the thing is, the person or the people, the group of parties or whatever, will know exactly where you stand. So the bottom line is we have to do a better job at learning how to resolve conflict. Resolving conflict does not always mean somebody's going to be fist fighting and all of that. But that's what I saw in my home growing up. So I used to be afraid of dealing with conflict because I always thought it meant something physical was going to go down. You see how scarring and traumatic that has been for me? So I find even now as an adult, when you start all that, I do this and I'm going to leave you where you at. I'm going to leave you where you at because I'm not entertaining that. I'm not raising my blood pressure. I'm not having no heart attack. No, I will leave you where you are. Totally off the radar. Bye. Ask some of my relatives. They live in it now. And it's for my well-being. It's not about them. And it doesn't mean I don't love them. It just means this is about Anika. Anika, her well-being, her divine well-being. Can you say, because I can, not doing it. I have no desire. Anyway, this now goes into number 10. Constant jealousy. It is natural to feel jealous when your partner or friend is spending a lot of time with others. However, that is not an excuse to let it cloud your judgment. Someone who is constantly jealous of your connection with others care about more of what they want than your own happiness. Baby, what's the song, TLC? Baby, baby, baby. It's the truth. I'm a living witness of watching people I know personally perform like that. Let me say this. I've always been social. I've always been very social. Very social. But I will not have anybody come along and think that I have no rights to have relationships or friendships with other people, because I will. I've always been one very social. I love being friendly. I love meeting new people and networking and all of that good stuff. When you have friends or family members or whatever that make you feel like you can't be around nobody but them, it ain't because they just love you so much, sweetie. It's because of the simple fact they're selfish and they want all of the attention so you can give it to them. So they can sit and geese. Shining. Bye. Bye. Ain't no shine there either. Sit down. God allow all of us to win and get a piece of the pie. We all great. We all want to be somebody. We are all are somebody. So all of that, oh, and see, they're not going to come out and tell you that. Stop waiting for the person to say it. Now, some may have the balls to say it. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is, they're going to show you. Now I'm in this place. I believe exactly what you showed me. Whatever you show me, whether directly or indirectly, and I discern it and pick it up, I believe you. I believe you. The Lord let me pick it up for a reason. Now it's up to me of what I'm going to do with it. So, we got to know the signs. We got to go back to knowing the signs. Okay, 11, gaslighting. Gaslighting is just another tactic of what? Manipulation. Somebody coming to manipulate you. You know what got me though? Listen to this though. It says gaslighting is a common tactic of manipulation. It is an insidious form of emotional abuse in which the manipulator will make you question your own sanity or judgments. Listen, they ain't never lie. I just, and it's not good to swear, but I'm telling you, they never lied. Victims of gaslighting are made to feel guilty, regardless of whether or not they did anything wrong. I know that's true. Gaslighting is a clear red flag in any relationship. Back to what I said previously. When you got somebody and you know that what you see them doing and you know, and you like, listen, I done been here. We done been here so many times before with this foolishness. Why are we back here again? Why? Why are we back here again? And then you want to keep acting as if we wrong, something wrong with us. We not getting that. No, it's not them, it's us. No, boo, it's you. It's you. It's you. Know the signs. Keep telling y'all, know the signs. Okay. Number 12, lack of emotional intelligence. That's for people who manipulators, schemers, liars, cheaters, deceivers, whatever you want to label these people as, that are no good for you in the relationship. Whether it's family, friends, a significant other, a man, your boyfriend, your husband, fiance, it don't matter. It's what it is. Anyway, they know that these type of people they're not quick or swift to pick up on when they're being manipulated or someone's trying to gaslight them. These are people with low level of emotional intelligence and they're unable to pick up on feelings or whatever. And they're unable to empathize with you. This often results in unnecessary conflicts or forms of manipulation. Listen, as my brother Christian Holland always says, we are responsible for our own personal and professional development. We are. It's our job to do so. It's nobody else's job but our own. And last but not least, number 13, negatively affecting your relationship with family and friends. For many of us, and this is what it says, I didn't make this up. This is what it says. I'm reading from what it says. For many of us, our family and friends provide an important sense of community, which they do, or supposed to. It's a major red flag if someone in your life is negatively affecting your relationship with those you love. Healthy relationships should never come at the cost of other healthy relationships. And that is so true. Yellow flags versus red flags are similar to red flags. Yellow flags are, you know how you're at the light and you're driving, the light turn yellow, that's that caution letting you know, all right, hurry up, it's about to change. Same thing. Yellow flag is basically letting you know stuff is there. May not be as severe as those red flags, but those yellow flags are definite, I would say, prequels to the sequels of the red flags. The red flags is there's no getting around it. This is boom, bang, in your face. This is what it is. Yes. The yellow flags are, I would say, minor little stuff. Not that it's not important and that you shouldn't be paying attention to detail and addressing it, but I'm just saying that's what it is. A red flag is a clear warning sign. In contrast, yellow flags indicate a problem area that needs to be addressed. I just said that. There are bound to be imperfections in any relationship. It really is. But we have to be able to say to ourselves what we are willing to tolerate. Never go into a relationship of a friendship or whatever, a sisterhood or anything, and you are stripped of your rights of being authentically you. Absolutely not. Never go into a relationship with a person that you plan on spending the rest of your life with. Absolutely not. No. It is a no. If you find that person is causing you to downplay your authenticity of who God has called you and made you to be, baby, get the scissors, get the axe, get the hammer. I don't care what you use, a knife, ginsu, machete. I don't care. Cut it off. It's no good for you. It's leading to the road to nowhere. I'm gonna tell you something before I close out because I'm not gonna keep you. I'm not going over 20 minutes. I am not. So I'm making myself accountable to that. But anyway, I was just on Instagram and I seen this is someone who is an influencer. They have a business. They're doing very, very well and have been. And I salute her. I do. But I'm gonna tell you, my heart was very saddened when I seen that a person that they were once involved with, they're back involved with again. And not that, I'm the relationship expert, because I'm not. I'm really not. I have no desire to know if they worked on it or whatever. But I know what I'm able to discern, and I'm like, Lord, what? We make our lives our bed. We just make it so hard. We do. She's a beautiful young lady. She deserves the absolute best. But I don't think she believes that. You can go and get all the work done on you all you want. You can go get new boobs, new booty, new thighs, new hips, new feet, whatever. Let me tell you something. And that's for whatever your reason is for getting it done. I don't care. Not my business. But until you learn to love you, all that cosmetic you get done don't mean a thing. Do not be out here making adjustments to now. If you're talking about losing weight because of health issues, you want to be well, healthy, we get that. Do it. I say by all means, baby. Boom. But when you're doing it to please a man or a significant other so they will love you more, baby, get that knife, that machete, the saw, cut it. Cut it. What's that song, that rap song, dumb song, my little great niece? She's like, them prices too high. You need to cut it. If it's going to cost me everything and cause me to distort and change who I am, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. Yes, I am. No good. Get it out of here. Don't want it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope this on toxic relationships have been really good. There are some really beautiful relationships out here. Don't let people think that there are not. It really is. God bless you. I love you guys. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Love you. Get you some rest. As one of the sisters on Facebook I know always say, dream in color. Dream in color. Love you guys. God bless. Stay safe, as my auntie May always say. And Lord willing, your girl will see you on Thursday. Peace out.